All right, there you guys are. No, there was a little bit of a wait. Got home a little bit late, so I got back though. So we got a lot of people right here in this. So, whew. All right, guys, I'm just gonna try to explain all the details here and do my best to actually comprehend it, because this is gonna be without a doubt the hardest video I'm probably ever going to make. And if you guys just be with me, I would highly recommend that you guys stay throughout the whole thing, because this is definitely one of the most important streams I've ever done. I've never done something like this. I don't usually make videos like this, but so what the stream right now is going to be about, I'm going to try not to make this super long, but I'm going to discuss with you guys for a while, so just be on the safe side. And I want you guys to really pay attention here, because this is really serious. And what I'm doing right now today is I'm going to be announcing what's going to change and what's going to occur and what's going to transpire as this regards to the future of this channel. And I'm going to try to go into full detail, and I hope you guys will understand the decisions that I make here. And yeah, I'll try to make this short and sweet, but I can't guarantee you that. I bet it's going to be longer than half an hour. I will remind you that. I will try not to make this stream more than an hour long, as I'm going to try to explain the details pretty fast and pretty short and sweet. But yeah, so of course this stream is mainly going to be about the future of this channel. And in this stream, I'm mainly going to go over three topics. I'm mainly going to go over three topics about here on this channel. And already, some of my friends already know this, because I talked about this yesterday before Molly's stream for the Las Vegas reaction. But there was one other topic that all of them was not aware and was not informed by me. So it really makes it difficult, because I told all but one topic to them. And I think most of my friends will already know what I'm about to discuss here. So first topic I want to get over with. The first topic is I mainly want to discuss, strictly, it's just animations. You see, animations have been very silent. It's just been like, they've been very absent. I haven't been making a lot of animations lately. And the last time that I ever made one was me estimating that I was going to return to making Go Animate videos / Beyond videos, and what I was going to return and what I was going to make character elimination again, make it a third series and kind of revamped it a little bit. And that was back all the way on July of 2022. That was a long time ago. Don't know exactly how many months there is. I can't think of an estimate. And that has not been released yet, because there is something that I want to confess. The website that I was using for it has basically took a dump, and it basically, I've been having major issues with it. The voices were not working. It won't even let me save it. Once the voices starts acting up, then it just stops working. it basically just stops responding. It won't even let me save it or anything. So basically, I just lose all my progress. And which is pretty frustrating and annoying. So I took a break from that. But it is still planning on coming out, but I need to confess something about my animations. Recently, my animations, I have been growing out lately. I've been really exhausted. And I just haven't had any motivation to make animations. And now I really now this thing is really starting to resonate for me. Now that I've grown more popularity in the NASCAR community, as this channel is now mainly a NASCAR slash sports channel, most of my subscribers now are just mainly like sports fans and NASCAR fans. And I'm afraid that if I post one animation, I might lose that sub because they said, "This is not a NASCAR video. Why are you making an animation? You're a fatherless child." I got that comment one time, and trust me, I didn't want to respond to it because I'm afraid about how they would react to it if I try to say something. So basically, what I'm trying to say here is that I think there's a good chance that again, I already told some of my good friends about this beforehand, but I need to really I need to say it here in the public. Don't expect to see animations on this channel for that much longer. Because what I'm expecting to do here is that I'm planning on moving animations into a brand new channel. I mainly just want this channel to be strictly to NASCAR and sports. As most of the time now, they've just been NASCAR videos. There hasn't been any sort of animation at all whatsoever throughout the past like eight months. And thanks, Freddie, for estimating how long that last video was for my latest animation. And yeah, I thought long and hard about that decision for animations. And yeah, and this is I'll get to that question in a minute, Turquoise. I just got to get into full detail. I'll get that question in a minute. But mainly what I'm trying to say is that animations here on this channel is slowly going to transfer into a brand new channel. What that basically means is that you might no longer see animations here on this channel, but into that channel. You see, I have a lot of different channels. I bet you guys can already agree, can already, just say the same page. Because I have this one that I'm currently using right now for this live stream. I have a Racing Powers Extras channel. I also have a gaming channel, and I have a music channel. And of course, I have a cooking channel that I have not yet been making videos on. And that was just mainly an idea that I just mainly came up with in my freshman year. Because back then, I was in culinary, and I was having a blast. And that was just a stupid idea that I came up with. But now I'm thinking that I might switch that cooking channel into maybe that channel. I mean, I already have animation, a separate channel already ready to go for the animations, but I still need to have that verified. You see, I'm having issues trying to verify that. If I'm trying to verify it, then it will get me like custom thumbnails. It will allow me to make videos 15 minutes longer, and I'm just having struggle with it right now. So I think once I get that figured out, I'm probably gonna make that the official channel for my animations. And because lately, now that I'm getting more, now that my subscribers are just mainly more from the NASCAR community now, I mainly want this channel to focus more on NASCAR and other types of sports too, and maybe some vlogs. Vlogs will still go on this channel, But I just really need to get that out of my chest about animations and Turquoise, about that question. Yes and no. Because see, here's the thing. Yes, my last video on Racha was almost a year ago. It was basically almost a year ago. I believe it was actually, I think it was 11 months, so pretty much almost a year. But it was basically technically almost a year because it was basically like 11 months. Because I think it first uploaded in April, and that was the last time I've ever uploaded one. So yes and no on that question. So basically, those types of content will be going on into this channel. So like basically any sort of animation, no matter what website or app it's on, that animation video will be going onto that channel and will no longer be on this channel. So the series I'm currently working on right now, which some of you guys may know, Battle of the Zodiacs, will no longer be on this channel. It will now be on that channel as well. Scene 4 is still in the middle of its production. Still need to wait for some voice actors. But in the meantime, that's going to be on a halt. And yeah, this is a topic that I want to discuss. And of course, most of my friends already know that. And Awana, can you please hang on tight, please? I want to do my announcement first, and then I'll let you do your announcement. So just let me get into these topics, and then I can let you do the announcement. All right. Okay. So yeah. So that's mainly one topic that I want to go over. The second topic, however, I want to go regards NASCAR. It does apply to NASCAR. So the second topic I want to bring up is something that really made my channel grow ever since 2021, and that was my NASCAR race reaction videos. And also, in case you guys are wondering, Las Vegas reactions are coming out. I still haven't yet started it yet, but as soon as I'm done with the school play rehearsals, then I'll come back here and I'll start working on it, and it will be released either tomorrow or Wednesday. So, but but either way, there is something that I do want to discuss about that. I really enjoy, like, making these NASCAR race reaction videos, because it's a really big thing in the NASCAR community. A lot of people has done it, and it's really a big part in the community. That way you can see the fans' perspective and their thoughts about it, their initial reaction to all the live action that you can see on TV. It's really a great thing in the NASCAR community. But there was something that really put those gears to a halt. That really stopped at those gears, and that was of course from 2 years ago. This was a big thing that was going on, and that was the 2021 Xfinity 500, which was the Martinsville playoff race. A major copyright issue occurred with a lot of channels back then. It happened to Blue Jimmy 48 fan. I believe it happened to DDH 88, which is Diadu Hunter 88. Twisted Toe, I know, is a big one. And of course, one of the YouTubers that actually got terminated for it, YouTube. And that was been going on for a good majority of channels. But thankfully for me, I was in the lucky ball, and my video did not get taken down. Because I think it had to regard to the copyright inflament down into the bottom of the screen, and the logo on the side of it. And of course, with me not showing the ticker, and of course the logo on the top. That's probably the reason why. And most of these YouTubers show that. They don't have a logo on the bottom or anything. So I think that basically estimates why mine hasn't been taken down. Yeah, exactly, EMD, the NBC logo. And yeah, so basically that dawned upon me just recently. And I even talked to my friends about this too. This is another topic that I talked to my friends about before the Las Vegas race. And I've been thinking about this lately. And actually, a good majority of my friends are on the same page as me. They're actually on the same page as me as well. They agreed to they basically agreed and yeah, basically what we were discussing about is that in the next few years there may be a good chance that we might stop making them, and that really dug upon me. That hit me like legit. That mind shot through my mind. It did. It really did. It shot through my head, and it just kept spiraling and spiraling and spiraling ever since yesterday, ever since Sunday, and yeah, I've been thinking about it long and hard, especially today, and actually a little bit of last night too. And this is and all of this information all of these topics that I'm discussing right now, I have been thinking for. It really stood upon me ever since last night. I had a little bit of a struggle sleeping because I had a rough night just having these thoughts over and over in my mind. And Union, yeah, Union. That's exactly what I'm referring to here. There is a good chance NASCAR race reactions will probably cease by 2024. We might do this again next year, but there is a good chance for me that these reaction videos of NASCAR is probably either going to stop this year or the year following. And this is kind of a big move because I've been making these since 2021. As a matter of fact, in 2019, I made streams of it, but that was when StreamYard wasn't a thing, and that was way before I met every single one of you guys in the live chat right now. There was some that I knew, but that was before all of these people that I know today that I met. And because I'm afraid that if this sort of copyright thing back in 2021 happens again, then there might be a good chance that I might not be on the lucky ball for much longer. They might actually finally find me, and then they might take them down. You see, now that that's spiraled in my mind, now I'm just visualizing the future about what is going to happen if this copyright thing back in 2021 happened again. And thought long and hard about this, but yeah, NASCAR reactions for this year will still go on as usual, but either this year or next year, they might not be around for much longer. You see, here's the thing. Blue Jimmy 48 fan did the same thing. When his Martinsville reactions got taken down, he still reacted to the championship race with face cam. He didn't show the actual race. And from that point on, he mainly just showed his face. He just had face cam, didn't show any sort of screen, and now decided to move on to actual live streams itself. There were no more videos about it, and basically, he just moved on to whatever I'm doing right now, currently live streaming. That's basically what he did, and honestly, this really resonated in my mind, and yeah, this was something that basically, I'm sorry guys, I'm just trying to think what I wanted to say here. There was something that I wanted to say that beforehand, but I just wanted to go on. Michael the Movie Guy, hey, what's going on right now? I'm talking about the future. This stream is very, very important. So, we're going into the future. I already discussed previous that my animations will be going over to a new channel, and I'm recently now talking about how how my NASCAR reactions might either cease at the end of this year or next year. So, but I do have one more topic I do want to go over, which we'll go over here in a little bit. But there's still some details I still want to discuss about this topic. Basically, for a while now, a lot of NASCAR YouTubers have basically Fiumar. I'm sorry if I butchered it, but yes, that does include Gotcha. It's going to be moving over to a brand new channel. So, including the Battle of the Zodiac series. So, all right, moving on from that. Like I was saying before, there was a lot of NASCAR YouTubers that moved on. Superstar Fanatic, yeah, I do know about that, but anyways, is okay. Turquoise, that's actually okay. It's a good thing you pointed that up. Yeah, I'm gonna go over this for a second here. Okay, this is another reason why NASCAR reactions might either end this year or next year. That's a good point there, Turquoise. Okay, there's a good point. Recently, now I've been thinking about applying for. Now I'm starting to apply for jobs now. I'm currently unemployed, so this is gonna be my first job ever. And right now, I'm trying to think paths. I'm trying to see which path is going to be good for me to have a first job. Right now, I do have an application right here already filled out and ready to go, but it hasn't been sent yet because there was one other place that I wanted to try to go, and this place is only it's closest to me. It's like I think a couple blocks away, and don't even bother trying to find it in your local area because it's only in my certain particular area. But anyways, we're going in that. So yeah, with that going on now it's just good. If I'm working now NASCAR reaction videos are going to be even more harder because there's going to be a good chance that I might miss out on one of those days. I might miss a race because of it. And you see now that I'm thinking about it now, if I have to work and miss out on one of the races, there's a good chance that solo reactions are going to come back. And it's just going to be me reacting to the recording because I might record it. So there's a good chance that solo reactions are going to come back, and it's just going to be me reacting to the highlights of the recording. Just like how I did last year in the championship race, because I was in the school musical when that was going on. And I had to at least try to get off of YouTube as much as I can to avoid any spoilers so I can watch the highlights. So if I get a job now, the same thing is going to transpire this year. And it's going to happen. It's going to pretty much happen every week. It depends. Well, first off, of course, I'm going to go part-time. And soon it will be full-time. But yeah, if that happens, then there's a good chance that these reaction videos are not going to be it's not going to be every week anymore. So, yeah, it's a good point. It's a good thing you brought that up, Turquoise. And, yeah, it's a good thing you brought that up. Give me a second here. Sorry about that. Anyway, like I was saying, yeah, there is a good chance that either this year or 2024, there is a good chance that NASCAR reactions are going to slowly, slowly meet its conclusion. It's probably going to stop after this year or next year. Because of course back then in 2018, I was just watching it alone, and especially in 2019 too. I mean, I was live streaming in 2019, but I slowly stopped because it took away my live streaming privileges up until September of 2020. So the last time that I was So the last time that I actually live streamed, like that I live streamed a NASCAR race reaction was Texas of 2019 where Denny Hamlin won. It wasn't the playoff race, it was the spring race. And the last official live stream that I did before YouTube took down my live streaming privileges was on October 14th, 2019, I believe. And they took away my live streaming privileges for 11 months. So yeah, now with that spiraling around, it might happen again if I continue doing these. So that's why now I'm switching over. That's why most of my friends now are taking over or hosting race reactions. Right now I only have 2 up, and that was for Coda and Richmond. But this time it's just our profiles. It's just our display names. It's just our profiles, and that's basically it. It's not showing any sort of it's not showing the race at all. But now recently they freaking blocked another one of my live streams regarding that. And that was back in 2021 when I was not showing any sort of races. So even if you don't show it, even if you show it or not, there's still a good chance that they might take it down or even block it. So yeah, that is another good reason why NASCAR race reactions are probably not going to be around for much longer. And if I do continue in 2024, guys, I'm going to be completely honest. I think I want to switch over to a brand new group. I'm being serious. Like, legit, I am. But if I continue sticking with you guys in 24, and if I somehow still want to do them in 2025, then there's a good chance that I'm going to be moving on to a brand new friend group, like a brand new reaction group. Just saying. So, I mean, back in 2020, I thought this was a good idea. But now, 3 years later, with all this going on now I'm starting to forfeit. I slowly start to resonate the mind that I might have to forbid it. Honestly. So, yeah, those are the 2 things that I really want to go over on, and yeah, in 25 turquoise, I would actually be 20 years old. I will be 20. Most of you will be either 19, 21, 22, or even maybe 17, 16, or 15. It depends of the ages of you guys. It depends of yeah, you'll be the same age as me because we were both born in the same year. And Molly too. Yeah. I know a good majority of people that I know was born in the same cut out a little bit, sorry. Yeah, so basically there's a good majority of people that I know was born in the same year as me. And yeah, there will be a lot of people. Yeah, I'm seeing in the live chat now. There's gonna be a couple people that will be the same age as me in 25, or either 21, 22, 18, 19. Yeah. So, and speaking of 2025, folks, this is the topic that I have not gone over. So this is the big one. This is the big topic that I want to go over. And this is perfect too. There's 23 viewers. This is perfect because all of you guys really need to pay attention to this. So before I actually say that here, I want to go over 2023 real quick. 2023 for me in real life is going to be the most important year of my life. Because currently, right now, I am a senior in high school. which that basically means I'm part of class of 23, which is this year. And now that means in two and a half months, I will be officially graduating. And now I'm gonna move on over to my own life. I'll be out of school. I'll be in my own terms. I'll be on my own life, and eventually, I'm gonna become a college student. Now, I already applied to a college already here. My plan is like get much income that I can over here, over here in the state, in the university of the state here, and then maybe move into a brand new state and go into that university. That is currently my plan right now. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because there's really something that I talked about this before, but you guys were not around when you guys were not around to see my channel when this was going on. This was back, I believe, in 2018 and 2019, I believe. I've discussed this once, and this thought has been spiraling around. This was the main thing that was I'm sorry, guys, but I've been thinking about this for a while now. I even talked about this to my sister. That's how serious this is, and seemed like to me that she understood it about this decision. And turquoise, I don't know if you remember this, but I mentioned this before. But if you somehow don't remember, I'm gonna bring it back up. Folks, this is the big one. This is the big topic. All right. We already got through the two parts, the two bigger pointed topics. And if you take a look at the description, I did say I was going to have an announcement near the end of the stream. And this is going to be the big announcement that I wasn't sure I was going to announce, but I think the time is right. So I don't know if you guys mentioned this, but this year is going to be the 8th year anniversary of my channel, which means I've been here for pretty much 8 years. This channel has been going on for 8 years now, ever since it was first performed onto the platform on October 14th of 2015. But my first official video did not came out until I believe November 27th to November 26th or 27th of 2015. So basically a month later. And the reason why I'm bringing that up is that a big milestone is coming up soon, and that is the 10th year anniversary, and that is coming in 2025. And I want to bring up 2025 real quick. So folks, I know you've been waiting for this, but just hear me out. Just please understand about this big decision that I'm going to make, because this is seriously going to be the toughest decision that I'm probably ever going to make in my life. So everybody, just please listen up as I'm about to finally release it out to the public and prove all those rumors wrong. So here we go. So folks, within 2 years, in 2025, this whole channel, Racing Power 19 as a whole, or Racing Power 19 Enterprises, as I would like to call it, will be sadly defunct at the end of 2025. And what I'm referring to is that this channel will no longer be operation at the end of 2025. The past 8 years, I honestly had no clue that I was going to make it this far. Ever since I first started this channel, I thought I was only going to make it 2 years, or even one, or even a couple of months, because I knew that I knew that YouTube wasn't going to be the first choice, but yeah. So basically, I never expected to reach up to this point. Um, um, I I knew that in 2000, when I first started this channel, I kind of figured. I first thought it wasn't going to work, but now 8 years later, now that I slowly now starting to realize that everything really pulled off, and so um, I'm trying to think, but there was a lot of things spiraling around in my mind. There is legit a lot of emotions going on through my mindset right now. So I'm just trying to comprehend myself, trying to get me back, and this is just give me a second as I try to at least contain myself, and because this decision honestly was super hard for me. Um, but let me start up with this. I never thought I was gonna make it this far when I first started this channel, and I'm gonna now just give me a second here. I'm going to pull something up. Um, so yeah, this channel was first originated on October 14th of 2015, and what I was expecting, I wasn't going to. I never thought I was going to make it this far, because back in 2015 through 2017, I was just in like the single, the double digits, and the triple digits. And when I knew, and honestly, I will be honest, when I reached the triple digits, I thought that was going to be it. I thought that was going to be the end of my channel. I thought that was just going to be the end of my channel. I was just going to stop right then and there and just stop making videos. But once I turned into more, because okay, so I will be honest here. I was a Go animator as slash plushie video back then. So basically, I was making Go animate and plushie videos. But once I slowly got more into NASCAR, that was when the peak of my channel started to spike up. And within that range, in 2018 through 2020, my subscribers continued to spike up. That was when I reached the quadruple numbers. I was in the quadruples. I was in the quadruple digits, the 4 digits. And then in 2020, that is when I reached the milestone that I've always dreamed of ever since I first started this channel, and that was reaching 10K. And now, if you take a look at the stats now, honestly, this is really a big, big improvement. So within 8 years, I have gained 40,400 subscribers. Like 40,400 subscribers, over 2,000 videos, and the views combined out of all of those videos is an astonishing 37,280,333 total video views combined. That is just unbelievable to even say. That is just unbelievable to even think about. And it's pretty much it's I feel like I accomplished something for sure. I feel like I definitely accomplished I really accomplished a lot over these past few years, and I wasn't optimistic about the future. But now you take a look at the stats now, it seems like I really did myself a favor. And now as I'm saying this now, I feel like 2025, the 10th year anniversary, is the perfect time for me to call it quits. And I noticed in the live chat that you guys are thinking that this channel is going to be either deleted, all the videos will be deleted, and it will just be the channel without any videos. Well, you guys are actually incorrect. You guys are actually incorrect because that is not what I'm planning on doing. Because what I'm going to be doing here is going to be something complete. You guys are completely getting mixed up. After 2025, that is when, that is where I fully make my full departure and leave this channel behind. But it will not be taken away from the people that loves this channel the most. The channel will still remain up for all the people who watched my channel throughout the years, just to remember the channel. Because what I'm planning on doing is that I'm not officially retiring from YouTube. This is not my retirement speech. Because what I'm basically planning on doing is that my YouTube career is basically still going to continue, but in a brand new channel. It's just basically going to be a brand new chapter. And basically on that channel, what I'm basically planning on doing is that basically I'm going to move on into things that I want to do in my life. I want to get out more. I want to get out of the house more, explore miraculous different things that I never even seen before, and just make myself a living. And this was the channel right now. All the videos that you're seeing right now was not my first choice. Because back then, I did not know what NASCAR is. I didn't know that you guys... I didn't know about you guys. All you guys in the live chat right now, back in 2015, I did not know you guys. And honestly, I never thought I was actually going to be sitting here on this chair, talking to so many of you guys, because of how much support that you guys have given me. Now, that may be the hardest thing for you, but now, what I'm about to say now, it's definitely going to be hard for me. That's not it. Now, this is not for my channel, because there is something that I would actually like to confess. There is a confession that I really need to make. So, before this channel, I had a pretty rough childhood. So of course, I'll get to that question in a minute. But back in 2015, my childhood was pretty rough. I had no idea what I was doing because I really wanted to keep this as a secret, but I think the secret to me was, I think keeping the secret to myself was pretty childish, and I'm just pretty narcissistic about that. And what I'm basically what I'm basically trying to say is that you guys are going to be the first persons to ever hear this, because I've never told this to anyone besides my family. They know this, but not my friends. So, growing up with Asperger's autism, and of course with a bad speech impediment, I didn't know where my life was going to turn out. I didn't know the direction that my life was going to take. Did you hear me stammering? Did you hear me mixing up the words? That is what a speech impediment can do to you. I have a tag in my tongue that makes it hard for me to get these words out, and I just sound slurred. And the real icing on the cake, with me having Asperger's autism syndrome, it's made my life a challenge. And with these conditions, it's just with these conditions, of course, with me in school back then, it was kind of a pain in the butt. It really was. And thanks for pointing that out, Turquoise. But well, now you guys know why I might not sound normal as other people, and and honestly, in my elementary school days, I only had a couple of true friends, and that was it. And once middle school came along, what I'm trying to what I'm trying to say here is that basically this is the most support. This is like the most support that I've ever received ever. I don't think I was ever going to get this number of supporters and people to actually be with me here on this journey. This is just really mind-boggling to me. I never thought I was actually I don't think I was ever going to get this much support. This is just, I really feel like it's an accomplishment. And because I never expect to get this many friends because of how much I was dealing with back in my childhood. And basically, this is like the most friends I have received in a year. And high school definitely, I've been getting a whole lot better. And of course, with that syndrome, now you guys probably know about all the controversial stuff that happened in 2022. Of course, Bristol Dirt, Las Vegas, and of course, Nashville. That's the big one. Those three, because I couldn't control myself. This syndrome just causes me to, just lose self-control. I'm not self-controlling myself, and basically, I'm just like narcissistic about one particular thing, and I find that a big deal. But back then, recently, I have gotten better and better and better, and now I'm just behaving like a regular human being, which I'm supposed to. Every single person, no matter what type of disorder or medical condition that they have, those guys are people, and we should all know that. All 8 billion people here in this globe are all people. And to have a handful of those just supporting me along the way, it is just a great feeling. It really is. Now, I know you guys are saddened about this decision, but I feel like it's for the best. With me turning 20 in 2025 and me possibly moving on to bigger and better things, I really feel like it's the best time. So just so you guys are completely, so you guys can be, see, there's the speech impediment. But like I said before, I'll be off to bigger and better things in 2025, and I feel like that today was the day to actually to make that decision and to announce it to every single person that I did. Blossom, if you still want to make your announcement, just put it into the public chat. put it in the public chat, and I'll read it as I continue talking. So basically, yeah, this is a really tough decision, and autism is permanent, Molly. This is incurable. You can't get rid of autism. Autism is with you for your entire life. You can't get rid of it. It's incurable. Most conditions are incurable, and seems like to me you guys are somehow on the same page. Wow, a lot of you guys have the same condition as me. So of course I respect that. Yeah. So what does that mean for the channels? What does that basically mean for my channels? Well, of course, by the end of 2025, Racing Power 19 will continue to be up onto the platform, but no more videos will be made. Well, what does that mean to my other channels? Racing Power Extras, the future for that channel right now is uncertain. I'm not entirely sure what that video is going to be changed to. So right now I am currently just just thinking about that, and I don't know about the future of Racing Power Extras yet. But the good news is there is some good news about this though. Racing Power Gaming, that channel will still go on as usual. That channel will still continue its regular programming. I will still, of course, do gaming videos. I'll still hang out with a good majority of you guys, but only just for that channel. Because I want to move on to bigger and better things, of course, to the channel that I wanted to do. But Racing Power Gaming will continue on as planned. But probably with a little bit of an upgrade after 2025. Raven Roblox Ruckus, there's a good chance that it will still go on beyond that date. But it just depends about if we decide if we want to continue the series beyond 2025. It just depends about what you guys want to do about that series. And so yeah, that's the good news. Racing Power Gaming will continue on as usual. But for the music channel, that will still go on as planned too. But I think it's mainly going to continue. The videos on that channel is basically going to continue on. They're basically just going to be the same. Might publish a few covers in that part because, of course, I am currently, of course, I am a choir student, and so basically, I want to test my knowledge and see how well I can do at a cover song. But of course, that music channel will still go on as usual. And I think for the cooking channel, I will probably continue that as planned, but I need to find a way to get that situated out. And for the series, the 2 wide downhill battle, that will go on until 2025. And maybe 2026. It depends on what I'm going to do. But I just don't know. So that's basically all the topics that I got through, and I've somehow managed to get to that last topic without even getting emotional for some reason. So I find that miraculous. So actually, before the stream ended, I did notice that some people wanted to say something in the public chat. I only have time for just a couple because I don't want the stream to be longer than an hour. So if you can quickly go ahead and just put them down into the public chat, and I can question them. So type them down. No, so basically, there's another channel that there's another way that you can make a different channel. Just go into that same channel, and then you can find that little thing that you says just create new channel. It's basically like just an alternate. It's just basically like an alternative. So that's what I've been using for most of my accounts. Honestly, I respect that. I respect that. I respect that, Blossom, because I'm expecting to do the same thing once I'm done with the Zodiac series. I'm serious about this too, Blossom. Same as you. Once I leave this channel, that team will still go on as usual. And so, Preston, I think I met you in 2020, I believe. SG, oh my God, what? Well, then I'm not getting near that guy, SG. All right, Freddy, you could quickly go ahead. Yeah, I know that Union. I know that. Of course, Blossom. Everybody else needs a rebrand someday. Not really, no. I have not been really absent on YouTube or anywhere else online. Not that I know of in recent memory. But about that, the other social media platforms, Instagram, Twitter, and maybe Discord, I'll still be on those. I'll still hang out with you guys on Discord and all that stuff. But yeah, I'll be basically done with this channel by 2025. I know this news is satin, but I feel like it's for the EMD. That was the first time that you ever appeared on my channel, which was almost a year ago. We almost known each other for a year. So that's all the time I have, and I know this is really it's really a bummer for all of you guys. I know, but sometimes everybody else just needs to change. Everything must come to an end at some point, and I know, but everybody else just needs to change. That's what gives the meaning of life, and I can try. Maybe I'll make another one of these and maybe discuss some other content on my channel. Since I have a little bit of time, let me talk to you guys about what I usually do with these. That will be moved over into another new channel by the end of 2025. The EAS videos, those will move to a brand new channel as well by the end of 2025. So basically, once the channel is done, those will be moved. Those will move over to a brand new channel. So that's right. That's right, Turquoise. And as Dr. Seuss said, don't be sad because it ended. Be happy because it happened. And I think we should remember that. And I know I'm going to be seeing a lot of stuff in my community post, in my subscription feed for quite a while now. But I feel like this decision is for the best. But hey, just be on the flip side. I will still be around for 2 more years. I know it's not a lot, but anything can happen in anything can happen in 2 years. We can still have good, we can still have great times. We can still have the best times of our life. And so yeah, don't worry about that. We still have 2 more years until that day comes. Just in case you guys are wondering. So the announcement's out. There you guys go. This is something that I've been keeping out for that I've been keeping for a while now, and I feel like it's time to finally address this. This live stream will remain open to the public, just in case you guys are wondering. This stream will be out for the public, so everybody else who didn't get a chance to um see the stream live can come back and just watch this, and then probably be around the 35 I think the half an hour mark. Turquoise, you're actually wrong about that. You might need to remark your calendar. December 31st, 2025 is when I'm ending the channel, not October 14th. In fact, I'm planning on doing something special for that day either anyway, so well, I'm going to feel a lot of emotions after I end the stream, because this was definitely the hardest decision I've ever made. And, but it has to be let out. It has to. And I know you guys are probably beyond words. I know that. But a lot of things have to happen for a reason. Of course, with all of the stuff that's happening in my real life stuff, with the school play going on, and with me memorizing all my lines and try to put it together as a play, trying to make a perfect analogy. And in the future, that's what I'm planning on doing. Just be a full-on actor. Just participate in movies. That's all. That's something that I want to do. It wasn't exactly my first choice, but I don't know. I feel like I found something that I want to do in life. But, so I know these next couple of months or these next couple of days or weeks is definitely going to like these days and weeks are just going to continue to is continuing going to remind me about this particular stream, because everybody just is going to bring out everything that happened. And trust me, it's gonna be tough couple of weeks. It's gonna be a tough couple of months. I can guarantee you that. But we still got exactly, I think, 2 years and 10 months. We still got a long way to go, folks. The train is just starting. So just don't you forget that. Again, I'm seriously proud about how far I came, and I thank you all guys. I thank all of you guys enough. I couldn't ask for anything else. You guys really mean the world to me. I'm serious. I really am. I never thought I was going to get this much support, despite the fact of my crappy childhood. But you guys have really made me. You guys really made me feel like this, like YouTube's my home. I really do. So, with that being said, that's going to end this series live stream. This was definitely the toughest one I've ever made. So again, thank you all for taking your time, just paying attention, listening, about all the details that I've discussed. And I'm happy that all of y'all understood this decision, because I knew for a fact that this decision was going to be made regardless, no matter if I want to continue making the channel or not. I knew that this channel was sadly going to meet the end, and still got a long way to go, but it's gonna be a long time until 2025 ends. And as soon as January 1st, 2026 arrives, I'm out, y'all. But don't worry, my legacy on YouTube will still continue. I'll still be here on this platform. This is not a retirement speech. I'll continue making videos as normal, but just in a brand new channel as I focus on a brand new chapter in my life. So again, I couldn't ask for a greater fan base than you. You guys have really mean the world to me. And you guys really make me feel like YouTube is my home. And you guys are just like the family inside that house. And I couldn't even ask for that support. So yeah, thank you all so much for tuning in, sticking with me, listening. Because I know for sure that this decision and this stream will continue to I will continue to be reminded about the stream pretty much until all the way to the end of 2025. So again, I thank you all so much for sticking around and getting your time on here. Just listen, just pay attention, because everything happens for a reason. So again, thank you all so much for the amazing support. And it's time to hit the road.